because I believe in God. I ask, okay, so why does the fact that you believe in God make you better than me? Because I'm a good Christian. But you're not exactly displaying the proper attributes and proper traits that a good Christian is supposed to have. And then he'd be like, oh, you don't know anything, I know my religion better than you. And it's like, okay. You see, I mean, when you read one book in your life, it's gonna make you quite narrow-minded. As soon as you start reading like Dickens, and Twain, and Joyce, and Dostoevsky, and Hesse, and then you start reading all these philosophers like Kant, Locke, Bentham, Hume, have I said Kant? I've said Kant. I know. Fuck, Aristotle, Plato, I don't know, all those dudes. Your mind starts to broaden and you start seeing shit for how they really are. And then when some idiot comes and tries to tell you that you were wrong and he's right because he believes in God, like, that just pisses me off beyond the point where I can take it. Like, that's the only time where you can push me into actually believing that we should have a fascist dictatorship where, you know, idiots are being slaughtered at a whim just for being idiots. And that's, I mean, I have two systems or two ideologies that I really can't argue very good things for them, and that's, one is fascism and the other one is anarchy. Those are the two things that I kind of have a little quibble with, yeah, a little problem with. But that's for another time. My point is that utopia will never work as long as idiots exist. It can't. You have to educate everybody so that everybody can be on the same level, because once you know enough knowledge, once you know enough shit, once you know enough philosophy, your sympathy and empathy is going to grow with it, because you're going to start to understand not only situations and facts and, you know, just concrete shit, but you're going to understand people, other human beings. You will be able to put yourself in their position and understand. I mean, since when has an Arab ever tried to understand a Jew, or vice versa? I mean, I'm pretty sure that both of those idiots that hate each other has just been brought up to hate each other. I mean, and then you ask, well, how are you two contributing to the welfare of the entire human race? And they'll be like, well, who cares? And you'll be like, well, we're all part of this big planet. I mean, like it or not, Jews are your brothers and sisters. We are all one race, one people. Or one, some asshole out there will probably say, we're not one race, we're one species. Well, okay. Fuck you, and I'm sorry. Alright, let me just rephrase it then. We're all one species, and every time you kill somebody, you're killing a part of you, bro. And I'll be like, no, Jews are lower than us. And I'll be like, okay. Because they're Jews. Okay. If the roles were reversed, would that apply to you as well? No, because I'm a Muslim. Okay. I don't know, like, it seems like you can just replace rationality and just rational thinking, and you can replace logic with some bullshit deity, and then you'll be fine, because you can allow somebody else to do the thinking for you. And I understand the appeal. I do. Like, I'm sitting here almost fucking gouging my eyes out with a pencil because I'm fucked. All these fucking theories and ideas, man, it's too much. Making me cry, man. Like, I don't understand jack shit. I'm trying my best. Fuck. Yeah. But I mean, shit, man. I can now. No, I definitely understand why people much rather just let the thinking to other people and just let other people think for you. just be a sheep and let the shepherd just rule you. Because thinking, man, that shit requires some fucking energy and knowledge and patience and yeah.
Access grant.
So yeah, so if you wanna cure every disease on this planet, if you wanna stop all wars, if you wanna make sure that nobody lives in poverty anymore, if you wanna ensure that hate, that you destroy hate, knowledge. That's it. I just gave everybody the answer to a utopia. You're welcome. You're welcome. I mean, a religious person's answer would probably be, well, just conquer everybody and make sure that everybody... I mean, you see, this is what I'm talking about, fascism. It's... I mean, when I hear religion, I hear fucking Mein Kampf. I hear a bunch of doctrines that have to be enforced. And if you don't follow these doctrines, if you don't conform, you are put down like the animal you are. Oh my god. No, thank you. Oh god. I mean, religion is very much like Jews have that whole thing where God is testing you. That whole aspect of, you know, when stuff happens not exactly good, that's God who's testing you, which I've always found pretty fucking ridiculous. You're talking about an omnipotent asshole who's gonna care about testing some measly cunt who doesn't matter. But whatever, sure, we'll go with your train of logic for this one. So he's testing you, and I'm just sitting there thinking, that doesn't make much sense. Like, if everything is already proof of his existence, then why would he be testing you? And one thing I never liked about that whole he's testing you is that it kind of negates responsibility from your end for doing anything. I mean, you just live life, and anything that happens is just him testing you. I mean, where's the incentive for you to actually act upon something? Like, if you see something bad happening to somebody else, what, you're just gonna let him suffer and you're gonna say, yeah, God's testing you. I don't know. A lot of empathy and sympathy is lost in religions. For all their preaching about love and shit, like, the thing is that you don't need some idiot who doesn't exist to encourage you to care about other people. I mean, it's pretty fucking common, like, it's just common sense. It's pretty obvious, right? That if you lived in a community where everybody's happy, you're probably going to be infected with this rare disease called happiness, and actually maybe even be happy yourself. Like, if you go out and everybody's being nice to you, and everybody says hello and holds the door for you when you go out, and you're on the bus and you talk to people and they're just smiling and just, you know, just really embracing you for who you are. Like, is that a bad thing? No, like, intrinsically, is that a bad thing? Is that kind of altruistic will of or way of life bad? Like, is it bad to give just to give, you know, just to make another person smile? Like, do you need some asshole telling you, if you give something, I'll make sure that you come to heaven? Like, so I guess for him, heaven is the ultimate reward, not the fact that he's making somebody else smile, which is pretty... I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess. Like, as long as people smile, it doesn't matter what the motives are. But I don't know. I never really needed a reason to help other people other than I want to help. Right? I mean, you don't need some kind of far-fetched bullshit reason like you're gonna get 72 virgins if you're good. Like, I don't, or whatever you get, right? It doesn't matter. Just And what a great way of just manipulating people. You'll get something in your afterlife. Like, wow, that's fucking genius. I gotta give him some credit for that one, because that, like, that. So let's say you're a slave, and you're given the Bible, and the Bible says, well, just act, as good as you can, and then you'll get your reward in the afterlife, and you'll just be content because, hey, you're getting what you deserve in the afterlife. Every reward, all good shit is gonna come in the afterlife, and then you'll be like, yeah, I'm a slave, but hey, at least I'm gonna get good stuff in the afterlife. What I've always wished for is a state, a country, that is completely focused in knowledge and wisdom. Like, it's run by philosophers, there is no army, everything is just chill, and knowledge is valued, and if you're an idiot, you won't even be able to get a fucking job as a dishwasher, or what, a dishwasher, a dude that, washes the dishes in the kitchen. But a dishwasher is something else. Or maybe it's the same term. Fuck it. But yeah, it would be kind of cool just to live in that country for like 6 months. Just see. How would that be? I guess I'm kind of describing the Venus Project. The Venus Project is pretty amazing. A self-sufficient world, independent of fossil fuels, and you can do whatever you want. Well, not everything, but most things. And you don't have a job, you just do whatever you're passionate about. Well, I'm kind of boiling it down to very basic stuff, but that's basically the core principle of what they're saying. After we've done all that they say that we should do as a human species, when we as a human species do what we need to do to establish this Venus, this heaven on earth, this utopia, then we're basically free to do whatever we want. We can make movies all day, we can write all day, and that's a good question. Just what would you do if you had no obligations? Like if money wasn't a concern, time wasn't a concern, you can do whatever you want, what would you do? That's a tough question. It is. It's a good question. Tough one. Because there's so much that people want to do. And, I mean, I'd argue also that, I don't know, maybe the fact that we don't live in a utopia is a good thing. Because, hey, if everybody is clever and everybody's having a wonderful life, no wars or anything like that, then we're probably gonna get pretty, like the Earth is gonna get pretty overpopulated. So maybe we need wars, we need diseases. Oh my god, my ball. We need diseases and war to just, keep shit balanced. Yeah, makes sense, right? Well, I mean, a horrible thought, but hey, fuck 'em, right? Shit. But yeah, maybe I should just write a petition or a motion or like a letter to to some politician and tell them, hey, why don't you include philosophy in the school's curriculum? Like, why doesn't that exist? What's wrong with you, you dumb fucks? It'd be pretty interesting to see what their reply would be. I wonder what they would say. Philosophy is too hard for kids. Shit. All the dumb excuses people have for doing dumb shit. It's crazy. Like, have you ever had a dude like a philosopher or just a secular dude, an atheist,